Hello friends, this is Jennifer Terry and welcome to my channel. In this video, we'll talk about the international flight schedules of Philippine Airlines for the month of April and beyond. Right, so this is their flight schedules which was just posted today. So let's start first with their flights to and from United States of America. First up, we have Manila to Los Angeles, Los Angeles to Manila. That's 6 times a week. Except Wednesday and except on April 1 and on April 3. Then we have Manila to San Francisco, San Francisco to Manila 3 times a week, Monday, Wednesday, Saturday, except on April 3. Manila to New York only once a week every Friday, except on April 2. Then New York to Manila once a week every Saturday, except on April 3. So later we will check some prices, but let's keep moving. Manila to Honolulu, Honolulu to Manila, that's once a week every Friday. And then Manila to Guam, that's 2 times a week every Thursday or Sunday, except on April 1. Then Guam to Manila, 2 times a week every Friday or Monday, except on April 2. Then we have flights to and from Canada. Manila to Toronto, that's once a week every Wednesday, but except on March 31. Also, they have flights for April 14 and April 28. Then we have Toronto to Manila once a week every Thursday, except on April 1. They also have flights for April 15 and 29. Then we have Manila to Vancouver, that's 2 times a week every Tuesday or Saturday, except on March 30 and April 3. Then Vancouver to Manila 2 times a week every Friday or Sunday, except on March 31 and April 4. Let's go to flights and from Australia, New Zealand, and the Pacific Islands. So Manila to Auckland, Auckland to Manila, it's a special flight. It's on April 18. And take note that this flight will stop over in Brisbane. Then we have Manila to Port Moresby, that's once a week every Saturday except on April 3. And then Port Moresby to Manila once a week every Sunday except on April 4. Then we have Manila to Sydney on April 10 and April 24. These are special flights. If you want to get into these flights within Australia and New Zealand, you have to register through a link. Visit the Facebook page of Philippine Airlines to register. Let's keep going. Sydney to Manila, April 11 and April 25. And take note that these flights will stop over in Melbourne. Then we have Melbourne to Manila, that's April 11 and April 25. Also special flights. Next up, we have Asia. Manila to Singapore, Singapore to Manila. It's daily except on March 31, April 1, 2, 3, and 4. Then we have Manila to Kuala Lumpur, Kuala Lumpur to Manila. That's once a week every Wednesday except on March 31. Then Manila to Jakarta, once a week every Sunday except on April 4. Jakarta to Manila, once a week except on April 5. And then Manila to Bangkok, Bangkok to Manila, once a week every Wednesday except on March 31. So there's a lot of days where a certain schedule doesn't run, but that's okay. Then we have Manila, Ho Chi Minh City, Saigon to Manila. That's on April 14 and April 28. Then Manila to Seoul, Incheon, Korea. Seoul, Incheon, Korea to Manila 3 times a week every Wednesday, Thursday, or Saturday, effective April 21. Then we have Manila to Tokyo, Haneda. Tokyo, Haneda to Manila. That's 2 times a week, every Monday or Wednesday until April 15. However, good news, starting April 16, it will be 3 times a week. So they added Sunday schedule. And then we have Manila to Tokyo, Narita. Tokyo, Narita to Manila, 5 times a week. Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, at Sunday, except on March 30. Then we have Cebu, Tokyo, Narita to Cebu on April 17 only. And then Manila to Fukuoka, Fukuoka to Manila 3 times a week, every Friday, Wednesday, Friday, at saka Sunday, except on April 2. Then we have Manila, Osaka, Kansai, Osaka, Kansai to Manila 5 times a week, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, except on April 2 and 3. Continue with Japan, Manila, Nagoya, Nagoya to Manila, that's 4 times a week, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, or Saturday, except on March 31. So there are a lot of exemptions on March 31, no? Let's keep going with Hong Kong. Manila, Hong Kong, Hong Kong to Manila, that's 4 times a week. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, but except on March 30, 31, April 1, and 2. Then we have Manila to Taipei, Taipei to Manila, that's 3 times a week, every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday, except on March 30, April 1, and 3. Last, we have the Middle East. What are the flights? Let's start with Dubai. Manila to Dubai, Dubai to Manila. That's 6 times a week. Ooh, they have lots of flights to Dubai and from Dubai. The schedule is Tuesday, Wednesday, Saturday, or Sunday, with 2 flights every Sunday. That's until March 31, but except on March 30 and 31, okay? But starting April 1, it'll be 5 times a week. So they reduced 1 day. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Saturday, and Sunday, except on April 3. Then we have Manila to Dammam, Dammam to Manila. That's 5 times a week po. Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Then Manila to Riyadh, Riyadh to Manila, every day, araw-araw, daily. Then Manila to Doha, Doha to Manila, 3 times a week po. Monday, Thursday, and Friday. That is the schedule of Philippine Airlines for their international flights for the month of April and beyond. So they post these international schedules every month. And we see that for this month, there are lots of days where they are not flying, like except on March 30, except on March 30. But we can still see that there are still a lot of flights. Now let's go check some prices. Let's go to the website of the Philippine Airlines. So let's do first the Americas. So Los Angeles to Manila. Let's guess April 23. Hopefully, by this time, the Balikbayan program will be reinstated. Hopefully. April 23 and then come back. Let's stay for a month. So that's May 23. This is economy flight. 1 passenger. All right. There we go. So for April 22 is cheaper, so let's pick that one. April 22. So for April 22, that's 887.70 US dollars. So the outside, let's choose this one, economy. And then our May 22 flight, let's see. What a difference. Going to the Philippines is so much more expensive. The price is almost double. See? Yeah, more than double. Going to the Philippines from Los Angeles is worth 887 US dollars, while coming back to Los Angeles is only 400 US dollars. Let's choose Economy Super Saver. So if you choose this flight, you leave at April 22 and come back May 22. Total price including the charges is 1,288.58 US dollars. Now let's go check a different route. So still America. So let's do San Francisco to Manila, and then leave at April 24 and then come back May 20. Alright, so this is San Francisco to Manila return flights. You leave on April 24, 887.70 US dollars, and then you come back to San Francisco on, let's see, on May 23, that's 655.88 total. for almost a month stay, April 26, and then come back May 23. The total price is 1,543.58 US dollars. So let's do Vancouver, Canada. Baliktad. Oh, Manila, actually, sorry. So Vancouver to Manila. Let's leave at April 26, come back May 27th. Right, here we are in Vancouver to Manila on April 26, 1,073.50 Canadian dollars, and then going back to Canada. Right, here we have, you leave Vancouver on April 26, you come back to Vancouver on May 27. The total price would be 1,530.7 cents in Canadian dollars. Now let's do Toronto. So Toronto to Manila. Let's leave at an earlier date. Let's assume that you're a Filipino citizen. So let's do April 8 and then come back May 11. Right, so April 8th. Oh, not available. So let's change the date then. Now let's do Toronto. Toronto, Manila. Let's leave on April 6. No, that's too early. April 13. Then come back to Toronto on May 12. I know, guys, that you are skeptical in using Philippine Airlines because they have a bad record in refunds, flight cancellations. The only thing that I think is good with Philippine Airlines is that they have their own private laboratory, the Toxicare. I think that's a big advantage because compared to Padlab and Red Cross, I think they're doing so much better. They fly direct for many routes, so yeah, a lot of people don't want to transit in other countries because some airports have requirements for transits, or they don't want to have a long layover. So this is why many people fly with Philippine Airlines. All right, so let's go. And also the good thing about Philippine Airlines is that they're very aware, I mean, at least from my experience, with the travel documents. So even if you don't have the Filipino passport and you're a dual citizen, they will accept the dual citizenship certificates without questions because they're familiar with the documents from the Philippines. Right, so let's go Toronto to Manila. Let's leave on April 26 and then come back May 27. Let's see if they have available flights for these dates. Anyway, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel. All right. So we have Toronto to Manila. They have April 29 for 999 Canadian dollars. And then going back Manila to Toronto, they have May 27. So total, if we take April 29, we leave Toronto and then go back to Toronto on May 27, the total price would be 1,677.68 Canadian dollars. So let's try another route. Let's do Saudi Arabia because there's quite a few of you from Saudi Arabia. So let's do Riyadh, Riyadh to Manila. Riyadh to Manila, and then since many of you are Filipinos there, so let's just try April 15 and then balik ng balik ng Riyadh just for 1 month na bakasyon. So going back May 21, let's try that. Okay, we have Riyadh to Manila on April, mas mura itong April 18, nasa 1,804.50 reals. And then Manila to Riyadh, balik ng Riyadh is let's see, itong pinakamura, May 24. So, if you take this flight, umalis ka ng Riyadh ng April 18, tapos babalik ka ng May 24, total is 3,252 reals. Then, let's try, Japan. So, let's try Japan, Tokyo, Haneda to Manila, and then Haneda. So, I'm assuming naman na most Filipinos in Japan are still Filipinos. So, let's just do April 15 and then come back to Tokyo, Haneda on, let's do May 20. Okay. So, Tokyo, Haneda, uy, puno na. Fare not available until April 18. So, let's change the dates. So, Tokyo to Manila. So, let's do na lang April 25 and then balik ng Tokyo, Haneda, May 25. So, that's 1 month na stay sa Pinas. Let's see if may available flight pa. Remember that if you are traveling to the Philippines, the Philippine government does not require COVID negative result. Kasi you will be tested when you get there, but your transiting country or your airline might require it. For Philippine Airlines, they don't require it. Hindi sila humihingi ng negative result for boarding. Alright, so here we have Tokyo to Manila, Haneda. So April 25, that's 53,510 Japanese yen. Economy value to. And then, balik ng Japan. Manila to Tokyo. Let's do, same lang yung price from May 22 until May 28. So, try na lang natin to. So, total, if umalis ka ng Tokyo ng April 25, tapos balik ka ng Tokyo May 25, total price is 79,560 Japanese yen. So, yun po yung mga international flights ng Philippine Airlines for the month of April. Reminder that if you're flying with Philippine Airlines and you are not an OFW or you are a non-OFW, they have their own private testing which you will avail. That's the Toxicare, and the price of your swab test is 4,000 pesos. And what else? Remember also to register for the COVID test 3 days prior your flight. Remember that you will be tested on the 6th day from your date of arrival. So if you arrive in the Philippines on April 1, your COVID test will be on April 6 at your quarantine hotel. And remember to book at an accredited quarantine hotels. So for that list, I'll put in the description box. And what else? I'm going soon to be uploading a video of quarantine hotels that allows family to quarantine together. So watch out for that. And that is all, friends. So keep checking your email if you have a booked flight with Philippine Airlines, because as you know, the situation right now because of the travel cap in NAIA, some flights are being rerouted in Cebu or in Clark. And watch out for flight cancellations as well. And I'll see you again with another video. Bye!